Okay, this is review 6-3. We're going to go ahead and do numbers 1 through 4 on here. Remember, with multiplying, we are just looking for things that are that can be canceled right off the bat. So on number 1, I have 1 plus 7 is 8, and I got 8 y's down here. So 8 y's on top, 8 y's on bottom. I have 3 x's on top, and I have 4 x's on bottom. So that basically leaves, remember, 1 for 1, so it leaves me the 1x still on bottom. And then the coefficients, 32 over 8, we'll just think 32 over 8. Well, that reduces down to 4 over 1. So 8 goes away, 32 becomes a 4. So you're left with 4 over x. Okay? Number 2, exact same idea, except remember when we're dividing, we need to first of all flip the fraction. So we got 2x squared z squared over 6y to the 4th, and now we're going to multiply. Okay, now we can cancel everything out. So I have, let's see here, 1, 2, 3 x's on top and 3 x's on bottom. I have 3 z's on bottom and 3 z's on top. I have 1 y on top and a y to the 4th, so I'm going to cancel that one out because that leaves 3 behind. And the last one, at least, I have 2 2's and a 6, so that's 4 over 6. But I can cancel one of them, divide this one by 2, and get a 3 out of it. So after you cancel everything out, you're left with a 2 on top and a 3 y to the 3rd on bottom. Okay. 3 and 4 operate the exact same way, except before we start canceling anything out, because of these pluses and minuses, we need to factor first. All right. So remember, always start off by dividing. Like this first one, I can divide out an x out of both of those. So put it out front. That leaves me with an x minus 3. Can't factor the one on bottom. This one over here, I can't divide anything out of all 3 of those, but it does factor down to an x plus 3, x minus 2. And now we can cancel out things on top and bottom. I got an x on top, x on bottom. X minus 2 on top, x minus 2 on bottom. There's nothing left on bottom, so that's just a 1. And so we're left with x minus 3 and x plus 3. That will be your answer. All right, go ahead and try number 4 on your own. Pause the video, try number 4. And without further ado, here we go. We'll start off by factoring. Can't divide anything out of anything, really. These are all 1s out front, so I can't divide anything out of all 4 of those. So here we go. 2 things that multiply to 12 but add up to negative 7. That would be x. That would be negative 4 and negative 3. 2 things that multiply to negative 5 but add up to 4. That would be 5 and negative 1. That would be x plus 5 and x minus 1. 2 things that multiply to 20 but add to negative 20 but add to 1. That would be x plus 5 and x minus 4. All right. Negative 5 and negative 4 add up to 20. Multiply to negative 20, but add up to 1. Last but not least, the cubic. All right, remember to factor a cubic. You cube root both of these, which leaves you with x minus 3. And then the pattern, first, both, then flip it, and then last. So, square the first, that's x squared. Multiply them together, that's negative 3x, but flip it. So it's positive 3x. And then square the last bit. Negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 6. And now we can cancel. I got an x minus 4, I got an x minus 3, I got an x plus 5. That leaves me with x minus 1 on top. And then, well, I don't need the parentheses. I have an x minus 1 on top, and an x squared plus 3x plus 6 on bottom. And there you go.